Okay, so I ran out of storage on my phone, so I'm gonna figure that out. Anyway, I said that was my purpose. And on word choice, what I'm expecting from you right now is to look to see if you could use the correct words in English. Prepositions tend to be an issue, like with the difference between in and on, or the difference between of and from, those kinds of things. Did you use the correct English terminology? Did you use specific words? Like I said that in the example before, the word good versus the word delicious or pretty or well behaved. So it's better to use delicious, pretty, or well behaved because it's a more specific word. Sentence fluency not only includes not using run on sentences, but it also includes varying the structure and length of your sentences. So you should have some sentences that are longer and some that are shorter. A bunch of short sentences makes you sound like a robot. A bunch of long sentences makes you sound like a textbook, and you don't want to be either one of those. In sentence type, really I mean structure, like sentence that's, if you have all complex sentences, it begins to sound like some sort of program wrote your essay and not a human being. So you should have some simple, some compound, some complex, some simple with compound subjects, stuff like that. So that when I'm reading, it sounds like a person is actually talking to me. And conventions, that's the main thing most people check when I tell them to revise and edit their essays. But as you can see, it's only 1/6 of the things that I'm checking when I'm giving you your grade. If you have all perfect conventions, but you don't have the right English terminology and you didn't have enough details in your essay, then that would be a problem. That would be a cause for not getting a very good grade, even though all of your conventions were perfect. Your spelling, the grammar, did you punctuate and capitalize correctly? If you use a foreign word, meaning a non-English word, did you italicise it if you're typing or underline it if you're writing by hand? Those things are the conventions. So once you've done all of those things, your rough draft should not look neat anymore if it did to start with. It should have things scratched out, maybe some circles, maybe some arrows, maybe some different ideas put in between the lines when you decided that you didn't have enough ideas. And then I want you to take another picture of your rough draft after you've done those corrections. And that will be part of what you turn in for your assignment. And then you should write your final draft. Your final draft should be neat. It does not need to be double spaced if you're typing. It does not need to be skip a line if you're handwriting. You can write on every line. To show the new paragraph, you need to indent. And that means that you should skip over some, maybe not that much. You could skip over about 3 or 4 letters worth of space at the beginning of each new paragraph. And let's see, you should have it all neat, and you can give me a digital copy if you typed it on your computer or on a Google Doc, even on your phone. I've had kids do that, it's fine. Or if you have a physical copy, you should take a picture of it and send it to me. When you go to Google Classroom, I think I've said this before, when you go to Google Classroom, you need to click on the assignment, and then it'll say your assignment. And if you click on that, it will give you some choices about the kinds of things you want to put on there. Do you need to put a link? Do you need to put something from your Google Drive? Do you need to attach a file or a photo? Choose that one and then put in what you need to put in. I think that's all I need to let you know. So happy writing.